Today's story is of Korean mystery thriller drama. Let's just start the story without wasting any time. This is a story about a series of murders, particularly disappearance of an English teacher, Miss Kim, but there are at least 10 mysteries that will reveal with the passage of time. Ha So-yoon's grandmother is dead and she is very heartbroken. She receives a letter from someone and she recalls an incident from the past. Scene shift to a woman who is standing at a bus stand. After a while, another woman is shown at a party who receives intimate picture of a man and a woman and she gets angry. The woman in the picture is the same that was standing at bus stop and the man is Jae-suk's husband. Scene shifts to the woman that was standing at the bus and she is helping a little girl in painting. She seems like the little girl teacher. Jae-suk reaches there and she sends the little girl out. After that she slaps the teacher. They both start fighting with each other and pull hairs. The little girl watches all this behind the glass door and she starts crying. Ha So-yoon comes to Korea and she goes to a cemetery. She talks to a family photo and mentions them as father, mother and big sister. Ha So-yoon boards in the bus to reach village Achiara. The driver asks her why she is going to that village and that too at night time. There is a killer out there who is killing women. Ha So-yoon reaches at her destination and rain starts. She walks in rain and someone chases her. Yoon starts running in order to save herself. She reaches at a pharmacy and there a doctor who tells her about address. She asks Yoon if she is new English teacher. Yoon asks her how she knows. The pharmacy owner says that because this is small village and everyone is talking about new English teacher. She says that their village is a safe place and she doesn't need to worry. Yoon reaches at the home that she rented and the owner says that the lady who was living here left everything here, so he also left it like the same. After that the owner leaves the room and someone knocks at the door. Yoon opens the door and is some lady who says that she leaves the room that is in front of this one, and she tells her that the lady who was previously living here has disappeared and mentions that what if she will also be disappeared. Yeon gets surprised and little afraid too. Next day, she goes to school and principal and other teachers welcome her. Besides that, Yeon also starts investigation about the letter that she received in Canada. She goes to investigating office and asks them if they can help to find out about the person who sent her that letter, as she thinks she must has a relative here. But the lady says that they are not private investigators. Jae-suk is shown who is discussing her fertility issue with the doctor. It seems like she wants to get pregnant and even desperate to do it as soon as possible. Jae-suk's husband is shown and he seems that rich man who doesn't care much of his wife. Yeon and other teachers take their students outdoor and there the little girl is also shown that we see in the beginning. She is painting something. Yeon goes to collect all students that are in woods and she fell down. When she tries to get up, she sees a hand of skeleton. She shrieks. Jae-suk receives a man at the airport and we come to know that he is the son of his husband from first wife. When they enter the village, the route is blocked and they come to know that something happened, and due to it all the people gather at the scene. Police also ask Yeon how she found the skeleton. The scene shifts to pharmacy where the teacher from Yeon's school comes. The doctor at the pharmacy and this art teacher, Mr. Nam, is having an affair. For some unknown reason, the doctor says to him that she has told him that they have to be careful as no one should find out about their affair. People are arguing with police whether this murder is done by a serial killer or not. Scene shifts to Jae-suk family where Jae-hyun is having a good conversation with his grandmother. Jae-suk comes and asks the old lady about her, but it seems old lady doesn't like her and she scolds her badly. Jae-suk gets hurt and goes away. Jae-hyun feels sorry for her stepmother and asks her grandmother why she does this to Jae-suk. The grandmother says that she has to take care of everything now, otherwise the witch will take all fortune that belongs to him. She calls her daughter-in-law witch. At the dinner table, the grandmother says that she wants to hand over all her fortune to Jaehyun and even the school. The same little girl comes to the dining table and we come to know that her name is Yuna and she is daughter of Jae-suk and she is a stepsister of Jaehyun. Both brother and sister also have a good relation. Yuna tells them about the corpse that was found and this disturbs Jae-suk. She asks her to stop and sends her to the room. Yeon reaches at her room and the lady who lives in front of her room asks her about the corpse. The lady again mentioned the woman who lives in the same room as John and who is missing now. She hints that maybe the corpse that Yeon found is of this lady. Yeon reaches at her room and starts seeing every painting there and she starts feeling a little bit weird. The policeman tries to connect the dots and tries to solve the case. The young policeman, whose name is Officer Park, seems enthusiastic about solving the case, but his senior says that there is no use of it as their ranks are very low and no one will listen to them. In the school, Yeon goes to take class of Yona as the teacher is absent and student ask her about the corpse. Yeon comes in the garden and meets with our teacher and discuss with him that how everyone is just asking about dead body. Meanwhile, they see Yona who is standing on a window and it seems like she will jump from there. They quickly reaches in the classroom and Yona asks her to come down. Yona says that everyone is saying Miss Kim is dead but she is not. They are teasing her that the body would be Miss Kim. It seems like Miss Kim and Yona were quite close and her disappearance has affected her badly. That art teacher, whose name is Mr. Nam, scolds the student that they are talking nonsense about Miss Kim and Yona. And Yona also asks Yona to come down. Yona finally comes down and the art teacher also leaves the room. Yona's mother comes to pick her up and asks her not to tell his father what happened today. Young police officer Park meets with Yon and says that if she needs anything or feel danger, she can contact him. Yon also tells him that he is disturbed because everyone in the village is asking her about the corpse. After that, in the room, Yon starts getting frightened by everything around her. She starts seeing corpse too. Someone knocks at the door and in fear she opens it. In front of her is Yona, who is about to fall down, and before fainting she calls her Miss Kim. Yona texts someone and decide a place where they both have to meet. At night she secretly jumps from the house wall and without telling anyone run from house. Yona sees someone in the woods and then she shoots back to present where she reaches at Yon's house and call her Miss Kim. Yon takes Yona to hospital and her family reaches there. Yona brother Jaehyun says to Yon that he will leave her to home. On their way he asks Yon whether before fainting Yona told her anything, but Yon says that she fainted immediately after opening the door, but she said Miss Kim. By hearing this name, Jaehyun lost somewhere and becomes serious. When Yon reaches where she lives, Jaehyun again seems surprised to see the place. It seems like he knows this place before too. Police comes to Yona to ask her about what happened last night, and she says that she saw a car there, and then someone from behind tried to attack her, but she escaped somehow. Yona's father called policeman and asked him to catch the psycho as soon as possible. A woman is searching for her daughter in the rain. Officer Park Woo reaches, and he will help her find her daughter. The young girl arrives, and the mother gets really disturbed, as she is really worried about the disappearance and murders of the young girls in the village. This girl name is Go Young, and she is senior of Yona in school. She says to Yona that she would help her in regarding Miss Kim case, and in return Yona has to manage a job in her father's company for Go Young. She says that there is a man who dresses up like a woman. He is the killer. Yona goes into his cabin and finds out Miss Kim photos in it. Police also come at the spot and catches him. Also Yoon come to know that she has an elder sister and the letter was from her when she was in Canada. She starts searching for her. Besides that, the man who dressed up like a woman turns out just a pervert who took Miss Kim's photo because she was pretty. He says that because of his attire, people suspect him and not termed him as a killer. Go Young, who also studies in the same school as Jonah, it reveals that Go Young likes her art teacher, who has an affair with doctor that we saw at pharmacy. She recalls an incident from the past where he tried to touch her skirt and thighs, and this showed that art teacher is interested in her. She is really aggressive towards other girls who try to talk to art teacher. But now the teacher seems to have no interest in her. Yona's brother Jaehyun offers his help to Ha So-yoon to find her sister. Han So-yoon comes to know that she and her sister didn't born to same mother. Some lady tells Yoon that their parents were not having any children for many years and adopted So-young as their daughter. But later Ha So-yoon born. The lady tells that So-young come to know about it when after their parents died, their grandmother only took Ha So-yoon to Canada and cut all ties with her and abandoned her. Officer Park, who is deeply involved into the investigation, and he reaches to the man who dressed up like women. After investigation, he comes to know that the man actually put a high-resolution camera in his house, and through this he can see and capture the people outside. He has also captured Miss Kim photos, and after looking into it, Officer Park come to know that before Miss Kim disappeared, one man met her, and it was captured in the camera. This man turns out the brother of Yona, Jae-hyun. Police investigates him and he says it was just a casual talk, and he didn't know her much. He says after he left the country and recently came back, so he doesn't know anything about her. After discussion and seeing pictures, Jaehyun says that he was not the last person who met Miss Kim. Jaehyun's father makes him the head of school. Jaehyun says to her stepmother that they all know that his father had affared with Miss Kim. Jaehyun also recalls his meeting with Miss Kim where she said that his father is evil and more than him his stepmother is worse. Officer Park Woo finds the girl who agrees to tell her about Jaehyun's family. She says that she also saw Miss Kim and Jae-suk fighting and Yona was crying at that moment. The both women beat each other and Jaehyun arrives. He tried to take his stepmother away. It means that Jaehyun knows Miss Kim from the past. Kang-do, who is a doctor at pharmacy and also had affair with the art teacher, is up to something. She discusses with art teacher Mr. Nam and it seems like they both had done something in the past. But now Mr. Nam is asking her to stop. Kang-do also blackmails Yona's father, who is also her brother-in-law, about something and says that she already waited for 2 years. Also Yoon come to know that Miss Kim had the same necklace as her and Yona tells her that Miss Kim told her that her younger sister also had the same necklace. Officer Parvu goes to Yona's mother Jae-suk and asks her why she didn't tell them before that Miss Kim was having an affair with her husband and also that she was caretaker of her mother-in-law. Jae-suk says that because her husband's affair was not something to brag about and they met when Miss Kim used to come here to take care of her mother-in-law. These are her bad memories that she doesn't want to recall. The police start looking for adoption agents Miss Bang for illegal adoption. Jaehyun finds out that Kang-do, his stepmother's sister, has something to do with Miss Bang. Jaehyun asks her she must know her as she transferred a large amount of money in her bank account. It reveals that it was actually Kang-do who invited Ha So-yoon to village Acharia, and she took her address from Miss Kim, who found out about her younger sister. She says that her intention was just so that Ha So-yoon would come to find her elder sister Miss Kim. It finally reveals that Miss Kim Yeon are sisters. Everyone come to know that Miss Kim and Ha So-yoon are sisters, and they start despising her. Yeon's mother also wants her to stay away from her daughter. Jaehyun tells Han So-yoon that her stepmother Jae-suk and her sister Kang-do, his doctor and pharmacy, are not blood sisters. Somehow, Ha So-yoon finds out that Jae-suk and Kang-doo's mother has something to do with adoption, and Miss Kim Jae-suk gets worried. Ha So-yoon and Jaehyun finally reach to Jae-suk's mother, and from flashback we see that Miss Kim is talking to Jae-suk's mother. She is asking Jae-suk's mother that if she knows about her real mother. She says to her that if she is her mother. Jaehyun confronts her stepmother. He says that he heard from people that there is possibility that Jae-suk's mother is Miss Kim's mother too, and they probably are stepsisters. Ha So-yoon confronts Jae-suk and tells her that she knows her sister Miss Kim is related to her. She admits that Miss Kim was from her mother, but she met her first time, so why she would help her. But later it reveals that Miss Kim was not Jae-suk's stepsister but her daughter. The police reaches the culprit at the end. Everyone get what they deserve. Now let me explain twists and mysteries. First of all, the pharmacy doctor Kang-joo, who is saw blackmailing her brother-in-law, a stepsister of Jae-suk. They both do not have good relation, and Kang-joo find out a recording in which her brother-in-law, who is father of Jae-yoon and Yona, was ordering someone to kill Miss Kim. She was blackmailing him to grab some money to start a new life with art teacher. Jae-suk's husband ordered to kill Miss Kim because he came to know that Miss Kim is actually the daughter of his wife, and he slept with his wife's daughter. Miss Kim actually came to village to find her real parents because she was suffering from a disease that was causing failure of her kidneys. She had to transplant kidneys, and she could only transplant kidney from her biological parents. Jae-young's mother and Miss Kim's mother were raped by same man. It reveals that Jae-suk was also raped when she was really young. Her mother took the child and sent for adoption. Later, when Miss Kim came to know about this disease, she started finding her mother, and she begged Jae-suk to accept her, but Jae-suk didn't because she considered her as monster, and she also did not want to tarnish her image in front of her husband. Jae-suk's sister, pharmacist Kanju, took it as an opportunity. She made up and asked Miss Kim to enter in Jae-suk's house as caretaker. Miss Kim also seduced Jae-suk's husband to take revenge. The man who dressed up as woman, he actually kidnaps women, give them drugs and make them happy before dying, but he didn't kill Miss Kim. Jae-yoon came to know about his father's affair, so he went to see Miss Kim before leaving the country. There Miss Kim mentions that his stepmother is the one who is evil because she didn't help her own daughter and accepted her in the fear that her husband would leave her. Mr. Nam, the art teacher, is the son of that man who raped Jae-suk and Go-young's mother, and in this way is a brother of both Miss Kim and Go-young. He came to know about the hereditary disease of Miss Kim, and he came to know that his father is the rapist. Later he also doubted on Go-young, and this is the reason he tried to see his marks on her thigh that Go-young mistook as flirt, and that he liked her. It was actually the wife of the rapist, in short, the real father of Miss Kim, who raped Miss Kim's mother, Jae-suk, and Go-young's mother. And this is the way Go-young turned out to be the sister of our teacher. Police come to know about the rapist through Go-young's mother, who finally gathered her courage and report to police about her rape that happened 19 years ago. When Miss Kim reached her rapist's place and she asked him to confess his crime, his wife killed Miss Kim because she thinks whatever her husband did, it was all in the past. They have to live a peaceful life. Hope you all understood what happened in the drama. This was really a good drama, and every episode reveals a new series of suspense and doubts. This is all for today, guys. Hope you liked the story. Stay tuned with me for more stories.